Taurus, welcome to your monthly intuitive energy reading. This is Akia from December's Divine 555. To my December warriors, welcome back. To any of my new viewers, welcome to my channel. You're so welcome here. I'm sending everyone an abundance of peace and love, and most importantly, truth. Guys, I'm going to start my normal spiel in terms of, first of all, there will be a link in the description, okay, that will help you discover your natal chart placements if you're not aware of them. Also in the description, you will find any information that you need in terms of the channel, in terms of updates, changes, any information you need to know about me or booking a personal reading, you will find in the description. I want to take time out to thank each and every one of you. You're all always in my thoughts and prayers. I love touching each and every one of you with words of wisdom and insight and encouragement, and letting you know that you are seen, you are heard, you are loved. Thank you for your love and support, being on this journey with me. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your most importantly, your interaction with each other. It really warms my heart to see that kind of interaction in these days and times when raising the consciousness of love and awareness is so important. Yeah, so that being said, this is a monthly intuitive energy reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I do a monthly intuitive energy reading. I do not date my readings. I feel as if you are meant to come across my reading in some way, then there will be a message that will resonate with you. Now, mind you, this is a collective reading, a general, very general collective reading, and I'm getting messages in, that are coming through for thousands of people, many different messages. So if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay, let it ride. There are plenty of other readers. There are definitely other readings on my channel that probably will resonate with you. Also, knowing your natal chart placements is really important, because knowing where all of the signs lay in the houses in your chart will make you definitely more mindful that you could definitely look into other signs to really paint a more specific picture of what's going on with the energies that you're dealing with, and or the energies that you're dealing with someone that you care about. So if the messages don't resonate with you, let it ride. Don't try to make it fit, okay? We are dealing in energy here, masculine and feminine energies, more so than gender, okay? Every now and then gender could be important or specific when you're trying to resonate with a specific story. I do call out signs, okay? But be mindful that any energy or any person can embody the characteristics of any sign. I call out signs because in a very general reading, it really does help one resonate with their specific story in that particular reading. It's also a great tool for anyone who is new to tarot for educational purposes. What else? Yeah, so look for information coming out soon about our journey into Patreon, if anyone's interested in that. And yeah, so I always draw a couple of oracles to start out with that Spirit wants you to be mindful of, guidance that can help bring all the messages together for the reading, okay? So, Taurus, you guys are dealing with some really intense energies, really intense energies. I'm getting the energy of a battle, like a literal battlefield, okay, is what I'm seeing. This is the second time I'm doing your reading. a lot of interference, okay? There could be a lot of aggression going on with you guys or someone in your energy field, but the song that I received for you guys was it took a while to get me here, but I'm gonna take my time. Don't run that in your ear and let me blow your mind. So I'm getting the energy that someone has been through a struggle or a journey or a battle, and there are people in your ear like that low vibe or 5 energy, a lot of external conflict, people trying to get in your head, in your mind, in your ear, to get into your head, okay? But what you're saying is it took you a while to get here. You've put in a lot of work, a lot of obstacles, trials, etc. And maybe you have blown someone's mind by your definitely someone wants to speak up about something, or you need to speak up about something, or someone else needs to speak up about something, because my throat chakra is all of a sudden a bit blocked. But yeah, so I'm not sure if you're about to blow someone's mind, or if someone's mind is blown by you because of how you have overcome something. That's what I'm getting from that song that I channeled. But yeah, so we are going to get into the oracles at first. The numbers for your oracles are 23 and 40. So those numbers may mean something to someone. 23 breaks down to 5. That's definitely about divine change, divine timing, divine justice. And then we have 40, which breaks down to a 4. So those numbers may mean something to someone. During your meditative energy, while I was shuffling all of your decks, because I always shuffle your decks before I start your reading, the Tower presented itself in each and every deck I shuffled. I shuffled over 5 decks, okay? At least 5 decks. The Tower showed up in every one. The Moon showed up in 4. So something's being illuminated, or there's a lot of confusion, something being hidden, secrets. Now with that Moon energy and the Tower energy, the energy that I'm picking up for you guys, very prevalent, and it may mean something to someone, is definitely Aries. Okay, Tower energy, Mars energy, Aries, Scorpio. Mars is the traditional ruler of both Aries and Scorpio. Before Pluto and Uranus became irrelevant for our solar system, or became aware in our solar system, Jupiter and Mars both doubled up on their tutelage of 4 signs. Okay, Jupiter was the traditional ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces, and Mars was the traditional ruler of Scorpio and Aries. Okay, but of course, when Pluto came into play, it became the ruler of Scorpio, and when Neptune came into play, it became the ruler of Pisces. I forgot another traditional ruler, which is Saturn, which was the traditional ruler of Capricorn and Aquarius. Obviously, when Uranus came into play, Aquarius became under Uranus's tutelage. So with the Tower being prevalent in every deck I shuffled, and the Moon being prevalent in almost every deck I shuffled, like I said, Scorpio energy, definitely Aries, okay? Definitely Scorpio for sure, because for me as a reader, I correlate the Moon with Scorpionic energy, but in Tarot, it's definitely correspondent to Pisces, but overall, in terms of astrology, the moon rules Cancer, okay? So any of the water signs, Cancer is Pisces, Scorpio, for sure, and Aries are very, very prevalent in this reading, okay? As well as Libra, because there's this energy of justice as well as injustice, okay? So almost like some sort of mirroring or duality or polarity going on for you guys. So let me go ahead and get into the meditative energy. The meditative energy is it could be possibly your energy that I'm picking up on. It could be the energy of anyone in your energy field, someone that you know, someone that you know knows, okay, 2 to 3 or 4 parties out from you. Could be a celebrity, it could be something that you watched recently, it could be something that you read recently that I'm picking up on through your energy. But it's very important to pay attention to this portion of the reading, or even later, days later, come back and kind of listen to the beginning portion of the meditative energy, because in this energy, I have, been told, and I know for sure that there are definitely predictions and warnings and signs and synchronicities that you will find in the energy that I'm picking up during this period. So let's get into that. Okay, so an energy for sure of a legal battle. Okay, this could be a divorce proceeding, a custody battle. This could be as simple as traffic court or some sort of dispute over money or settlement. A decision is going to be made that's going to balance out a situation and bring justice to a group of people or a specific person. There is an issue with lies, scandal, slander, okay, within a marriage or within a corporation or a business. Three to five years, okay? Someone could be getting 3 to 5 years in terms of a prison term. 3 to 5 years could be very prevalent for someone. Someone could have been in a position for 3 to 5 years, a relationship, a career, endeavor, or business partnership. Someone's gaining a new perspective on some sort of collaboration or some sort of co-op or establishment. It's like an aha moment, a lot of information coming in, a lot of truth coming in about a group of people. Someone is gaining a new perspective on a particular situation due to judgment. There has been some enlightenment and some secrets revealed or learned. Someone misjudged someone's character or someone's abilities. This could definitely be a situation where there's a business or a partnership, or someone came in to the situation with false credentials, or someone came into a situation and one person or particular partner doubted someone's abilities in this field, and there's been some jealousy because someone has outshone them, or someone is rising or getting some sort of accolades, and there is a huge energy of envy and jealousy here. Someone feels blocked or rejected, and is reevaluating, gaining a new perspective on some sort of past actions over the past 9 months. Because of some sort of tower, okay, some sort of situation has happened that has enlightened someone, or there has been a situation where a business or marriage is falling or crumbling from the inside out and from the outside in. So imploding and exploding. Okay, there could have been a situation where someone could be a mole, or there could be some sort of informant, okay, in a situation. This could be someone who's incarcerated, who's been incarcerated for like 9 weeks or 9 months, or someone who's being released from jail or prison in 9 weeks. That was an informant, or decided to be an informant to have their time lessened. But yeah, someone's been reevaluating their actions over the past 9 months to a year. Someone may have ignored a situation, been very boastful about their actions or about a situation. There's been some sort of inside job or informant. Someone should have left a situation sooner, but now there is an external issue going on where someone's being looked into, and it's creating a lot of mental distress. I'm getting the energy of emotional imbalance, mental imbalance. This could be a chemist, okay? This could be someone who is studying forensic science, or someone who is, someone could be just gaining a different perspective in terms of what they're learning in school. Someone could be, an intern or in graduate school, and they're preparing for some sort of thesis or major testing. And there could have been something going on in terms of putting a lot of work into something and then realizing they wanted to change their major. But there's definitely been something enlightened happen, some sort of aha moment for someone. And whatever is happening, imploding or exploding in terms of some sort of, I'm getting also a health scare, okay, in a partnership, a health scare in some sort of partnership, or maybe a marriage, someone stepping out of a marriage, or someone is having some sort of health scare in terms of health in a partnership, okay? This could be anything, okay? But there's a health scare. In terms of this investigation or this information that's been found out, or this justice that's being enacted, that's causing a lot of mental distress. But there is someone who is going within, thinking of some sort of creative way, a new way to maybe manifest their way out of a situation, manifest themselves out of, like I said, it could be someone who's an informant, who's already in prison, who's trying to get out early, or maybe someone who feels like the walls are caving in on them and they're thinking of a plan to minimize their role or to get out of a situation. There's definitely someone who is really in their mind overthinking here, because something is about to explode. something is about to blow up. Okay, I'm also getting that someone is about to blow up in terms of possibly an expansion, growth, abundance. Someone is extremely balanced or finding their balance. Someone has showed a great deal of restraint in a situation. There is a transformation happening for someone, some sort of ascension, some sort of travel. Someone possibly could be going abroad or doing some sort of healing or doing a retreat to deal with some sort of revelations, to ground themselves about some sort of information that has been revealed. Someone could be going abroad to be enlightened, okay, in some major way that's going to help them blow up or to grow or expand in some way. Because someone is surrendering or ascending to a certain degree. I do get the energy of a definite surrender. So, like I said, guys, this information and these predictions and the things I'm picking up on could all go together. They could all be completely separate. But there's a lot of information coming through on justice or incarceration or mental prison or some sort of establishment being infiltrated or coming down or truth. I do get the energy of a surrender. Okay, so there could be some sort of raid happening in someone's home or in someone's business and someone just surrendering, or someone could be just surrendering to a traumatic or difficult relationship, or surrendering to someone that they've been avoiding. That could be the situation, but I do see the energy of an ending, a complete deading of a situation for sure. Someone doesn't have the strength any longer to resist a particular relationship, person, or choice that needs to be made, and someone's ready to face this choice. But balance is needed. I do pick up on the energy of someone being very balanced. Like I said, someone is going on a retreat. Someone is going to embark on some sort of journey. Huge travel. Be mindful of traps. Okay, be mindful of traps. This could be something that's in your home, some sort of trap for rodents, or some sort of, if you're traveling or safari, I don't know. They're saying be mindful of traps. This definitely could be some sort of mental trap or some sort of trap to pull someone back into a karmic cycle. I mean, this could be a trap involving a child or some sort of plan to, keep someone in a marriage or keep someone bound or keep someone trapped in a commitment, okay, in terms of a pregnancy or just dot your I's, cross your T's, be mindful of contracts, okay? Be mindful of anything binding, especially we're getting ready to go into a retrograde, okay? And this is in Pisces, so anything to do with contracts, family, Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, and that's all about fog and delusions or illusions being created, or not having enough information, or being too hasty, not having the full facts. So coupled with a retrograde, it's very important to be mindful of travel, mindful of communication, to be mindful of signing any sort of contracts. Okay, so be mindful of traps in general, physical traps, contracts, any of that. Okay, there's a strong energy of collaboration, working with others. So maybe in that aspect, be mindful of traps in terms of dealing with other people. Someone's almost at the end of some sort of cycle here. Don't give up. Do not give up. You are on the crux of a major new beginning, a wondrous opportunity, is headed your way, and it's going to, there's going to be celebrations. I'm seeing promotions. I'm seeing excitement. I'm seeing something precious, something new, something bright, something blue. Wow, could be a marriage. But either way, I do see some really amazing opportunities here. I'm also getting the energy of someone being very green and envious of someone's business, okay? I'm getting a lot of energy of business and, you know, misappropriation of funds and inside jobs. And, you know, someone could, you know, work for some sort of investigative company. Yeah, there's definitely the energy of someone maybe wanting to work with someone for the wrong intentions. Someone who is not in control, who is seeking someone's trying to avoid being entrapped. Someone's trying to avoid prison, or someone's trying to avoid some sort of revelation that's coming about. Someone's trying to release themselves from their own mental prison, possibly. Yeah. There's a lot of mental illness in something I'm picking up on, okay? Someone's very a narcissistic energy, someone who feels rejected, someone who's definitely dealing with a lot of mental distress, someone very neurotic. Someone feels betrayed and is in denial of the truth, or want to bring some sort of truth, but I'm getting business, I'm getting some action that's possibly going to be taken by someone who is very mentally unstable. Someone could be coming forward trying to collaborate, but this person may not be mentally stable. So be mindful of traps. That's what I'm saying. And untruths during this period. Hold on to money. Save money. Okay? Everything is not what it seems in terms of a family situation. Okay? But its cycle is ending in the situation. Don't make any foolish, rash choices in terms of money right now. Definitely. Hang on to your funds and focus on the necessities and insecurity and building during this time, Taurus. Okay? I do get the energy of some sort of blockages, or someone wanting to stop someone's income flow from being steady, or cut off someone's income supply. But this could be some sort of wage garnishment, okay? Wage garnishment. But they're saying be vigilant, use your intuition, keep being creative, keep focusing, keep working hard, okay? Be mindful of family, okay? Not sure what's that alluding to, but a cycle is coming to an end. There's about to be a huge reward in karma. both good and bad here. Well, reward and karma for some good actions, and the exact opposite for some negative choices. Okay, so that is your meditative energy. Let's get into your oracle messages. Because of the predictions and the meditative energy going so intricate, I can only give what I know is important. We're going to possibly skip my intuitive take on the cards and get right into the guide energy. But okay, let's start with this oracle message here. Okay, I'm getting time is ticking. I'm getting don't waste time. Don't procrastinate. A cycle or someone could have some sort of medallion like this that could be coming through for you. But I'm also getting here that she's looking up to the heavens, so divine timing's at play here. Okay, so midnight. The most magical hour of all. The dark, it envelopes me. The dark, it envelops me. The witching hour awaits. True magic and enchantment and spells that changes fate. Okay. So I did say that there was the energy of someone possibly getting a new perspective on a situation, their past actions. Someone feels like they're losing control, but there is the energy of someone trying to get a new perspective or to think of a new way out of a situation or around a situation, trying to manifest something. So this could be the energy of some sort of spell work or work being done. So be mindful of that. If it comes out more throughout the reading, then we will discuss that. But it clearly says the dark, it envelops me. The witching hour waits. The true magic and enchantment and spells that change fates. The middle of the night, midnight, is the hour in which it is believed that ghost witches and magic are most likely to be active. Transition times, such as noon, the time between tides or even dark moon or new moon, or when the moon is void, are traditionally powerful times for magical transformation. Allow yourself to relax into the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but now that the light, allow yourself to relax. Mercury retrograde is kicking in already. And someone does not want this message to come forward because my speech is being affected. Allow yourself to relax into the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. Know, too, that it is important to recognize that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. Okay, so this is definitely about balancing your light and shadow aspects of yourself, addressing your triggers, knowing what it is that triggers you so that you can find that balance. This is also about feeling like it's your darkest hour, betrayal. We got a lot of tens, we got a lot of towers, and we got a lot of moon energy already in this reading, okay? The moon in reverse is about secrets and confusion, things that are done in the dark, okay? Moon energy is about something being illuminated, so there definitely could be the tower energy of secrets coming out, revelations, things turning upside down. So whether someone is on the receiving end or the adjudication or the justification end, or the you know, receiving some sort of justice, or the person who was corrupt in the situation, this could, you know, resonate with. But if you have been on the other side of some sort of corrupt injustice, just know that I saw some energy, some very positive energy coming out of this tower energy, justice, and some sort of epiphany that's going to blow someone's mind, something very beautiful. That the wheel is turning in someone's favor here. So they're saying to be steadfast, okay? The dawn always follows the darkness. The dawn always follows the darkest night. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. Divine timing, Taurus, okay? And now, we're going to get into your archetype cards. They were very, very interesting. We have the Dead End and the Destroyer, okay? The Dead End and the Destroyer. So the Destroyer here is number 23. Number 23 breaks down to a 5. So like I said, that's you know, tower moments, enlightenment, action being taken, a passage towards some sort of enlightenment. Like I said, definitely justice. A renewal of some sort. And then we have the Dead End, which is 40, breaking down to a 4. 4s are about stability. 4s are about clarity. Okay, a situation that's become mature. When something's mature, it can go to the next level. Okay, or someone has outgrown a situation. Well, we're going to get right into the messages so that we can start tarot. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Dead End. Intuitively, I'm getting here that stop. Okay, whatever you're thinking of doing, okay, stop. Or this is the end. This is the end of a very confusing time, a very confusing cycle. Or I'm getting that someone is getting a lot of messages that are coming in and they are having a difficult time dealing with them. Someone make me feel trapped. This is definitely like a halting, and this may be the end of a very traumatic or confusing period, and a lot of stability is coming in for someone. The Dead End. Okay. The Dead End. the closed door, the final chapter, the impasse. Contrary to what its name implies, the dead end is very much alive. It is a force that stops us from moving forward as planned. It is thick, dense, uncompromising, a wall beyond all walls. With every bramble, thorn, and stone, it simply states, no more, child. You have reached the last page of this chapter. It is natural to resist its very resistance and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. In this way, we fight with life itself. From a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. If you are honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. In light aspects, acceptance, humility, relief, reverence for change. Shadow aspects in regards to this archetype to be mindful of in yourself and others. Inertia, stuckness, tension, unconscious gripping. Reflect on dead ends in your past that led to unimaginable wonders. The moment you accept the ending, a feeling of grace will arise. Doors begin to open both inside you and in the world. Note that in most stories and movies, the moment the protagonist reaches the dead end, something riveting happens. You are the protagonist. The dead end, the closed door, the final chapter, the impasse. Okay? That sums up a lot. Meditative energy, etc. And the destroyer. The destroyer. Okay, number 23 breaking down to a 5. So this is definitely about divine timing or a tower happening. Okay, in this card here, we have this really deep darkness, okay, outlined by this gold illuminating outline. I feel like this is a protection. Ancestors, cosmic, galactic beings. I see gold, so I see some sort of prosperity, royalty. Okay, I see this bright orb, okay, shining through this darkness. I take it as the light of truth. I take it as some sort of epiphany, or even a energy of someone who is really piercing through the darkness of a situation. And if you see those eyes there, there is someone who is very much resentful, envious, angry. Someone does not like this truth. Someone does not want something to be stripped away here. there is some sort of infiltration, okay? Stealing of some sort of light. This is very powerful. Very powerful, okay? This is someone looking into someone else's situation, or someone resisting change, or something in the darkness is trying to stop something light here. But let's get into the message, okay? Number 32 breaking down to a 5, the Destroyer. The Savage, the Unexpected, the Rejected. The Destroyer, the final of the 3 archetypes in the trio of existence, has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet the Destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. Wow. The Destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It's the part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The Destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happiness in that realm. With its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. In the old myths, this is the moment when heads begin to roll. The ground opens up and castles crumble. Hold on for the ride. The Destroyer has arrived. When in light aspects, swift and precise blows that redirect our life. When in shadow or shadow aspects, be mindful of in yourself and others. Self-destruction, negativity, unwillingness to rebuild. Consider Picasso's statement. Every act of creation is first of all an act of destruction. In old tales, the Destroyer sometimes appears as a black dog. Other times, it takes the form of gods and goddesses such as Shiva, Kali, and Aftr. The Destroyer, the Savage, the Unexpected, the Rejected. Very interesting, Taurus, okay? Very telling. This is going to be a very spiritual reading in terms of overall energy, but there's a lot of 3D things happening so far as well. We already have your cards laid out for your recent past occurring energy, because these cards were very prevalent in your the shuffling of your deck here. So we're going to do a random pull of a poem or a quote okay, that's going to help you through this period. This is an angel message for you, okay? Go back to the reading, listen to this poem or this this quote, draw on it in difficult times, and this will help you. It's a direct message from the angels. It will be selected randomly, and this is specifically for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Taurus. A beloved friend does not fill one part of the soul, but penetrating the whole becomes connected with all feeling. A beloved friend does not fill one part of the soul, but penetrating the whole becomes connected with all feeling. That's for you, Taurus. Okay, let's draw a card here for your crowning energy for your reading, and then we're going to go ahead and get into your tarot and see what's happening. I always put a timestamp in the description for anyone who feels that they don't need to stick around for the oracle guidance in the beginning. I do positive messages at the end, typically. I like to do my oracle messages in the beginning because it really helps tie in the messages for the tarot. Because we're all here to learn and grow. And ascend. And raise our vibrations. So all-knowing source, divine spirit, archangel Metatron, Michael, Sandalphon, and Gabriel. My guardian angel, Noah, Ezekiel, from the 9th dimension, Ascended Masters 5D and above, and Ancestors 5D and above. Allow me to be the channel to bring forth truthful, clear, and precise messages for the collective. Allow me to tap into the energy of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Allow me to bring forth the most healing and the most important messages for those who need them the most. Thank you so much. Okay, can I get one card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus's overall energy for this reading? Okay. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this is the overall energy of this reading. So there is a lot of truth coming in that is creating a bit of anxiety, apprehension, sleepless nights. This could be depression. This could be overthinking. Okay. A crisis, impending, or fear. Okay. Bottom of the deck, guys, we have the Two of Swords. So this is a lot of swords. Okay. So communication coming in quick, fast, enlightening information that could change the game, that can change lives. Okay. A decision has to be made. This is the Two of Swords. So that's Libra energy, more of that justice energy coming through. All right. This is Gemini energy here with the Nine of Swords. So yeah, this is your overall energy. And now we're going to go ahead and get into your tarot. Okay. The overall energy for your recent past occurrent energy here is the Tower, the Moon in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's been some trickery here. We have the little, I think that's a salamander or a lizard or something of that nature, but it's an amphibian. Okay, so something reptilian, something cold, calculating going on here in terms of the misuse of power. Okay, our King of Wands here is typically a very respected leader. This is fire energy, Aries or Leo Sagittarius energy here, but the King of Wands typically is someone who's in power, respected, demands respect, very creative, passionate. In reverse, impulsive, misuse of power, entitled, and yeah, definitely a misuse of power here. Someone who's very resentful, angry, erratic in their actions, and lacking that drive or creativity. We have the moon in reverse here, so that is definitely, for me as a reader, Scorpionic energy, but definitely Taurus. I'm sorry. Taurus, I'm sorry. For me as a reader, Scorpionic energy, but definitely Piscean and Scorpionic energy. And then we have this tower here. So we definitely have Mars energy here, and represented by Aries or Scorpio. So I'm picking up on Scorpionic energy heavily for your recent past or current energy. Of course, Scorpio is your opposite sign, Taurus. So there could be some sort of aspect within you in terms of your shadow or in terms of emotions, okay? But definitely fire. You could have fire in your chart. You could have Scorpio in your chart, Aries, somewhere in your moon, or Venus, maybe even in your Mars, okay? But this is your recent past or current energy. There's been some sort of injustice or some misuse of status or power. There are secrets involving some sort of empire, family structure, marriage. Remember, these energies could have happened in the past, could be happening currently, or it could be happening in the future. Remember, we're just laying out the energy that's prevalent. Knowledge of energy can shift the energies and change them, but this is what is prevalent. So yeah, some sort of trickery or cruelty, maybe even abuse here. Something that's been hidden within a structure, a group of people, a establishment is falling. Something is being illuminated. There may have been opportunities to change this or reveal something, bring something to light, but there was avoidance. There was some majorly hidden information, and now there's divine intervention here. Noun. Yeah, there has been some sort of frustration within a home or structure or business that is revolving around a lot of confusion. There's something shocking that's about to be revealed, that's going to leave many, many people in disbelief here. The masks are falling off in the situation. Someone's going to be on their back with shock. This could definitely be and something that's going to some sort of information that's coming through that could really exonerate someone in a situation. This is information that could exonerate you, Taurus, in some sort of case or circumstance. There's definitely information coming forward that can change the game here. There's some information that's coming out that could alleviate someone's confusion and restore their emotional balance. Yeah. Taurus, this may be you seeing something clearly.